Hey guys, sorry I've been away. I've been busy just doing other things. I've not really had a chance in the last 4 or 5 days to put any new videos up, but I'm back. I'm trying to do a few this week. Unfortunately, I had 45 requests at the end of last week being around the 6th of May, and now I've got 83. So gives you an idea of how many I get and how challenging it is. Now, if you don't see a reaction to the video you requested, it's one of three reasons. First reason is I have done the reaction, but unfortunately it's been copyrighted, which means it's been removed. Second reason is I've just not come around to it. And the third reason is that I'm doing it and it's in the list. So I'm going to go in the order, rather than doing it in the logical order, which is the earliest first. I'm going to do it the other way around. It's just easier for me to work that way. So the first one is John Farnham, You're the Voice, official YouTube video, which has been asked by Matthew Macro. Appreciate this, Matthew. You've asked me to. I'm gonna read out. I'm sure Matthew won't mind. I'm gonna read out what Matthew has written about John Farnham on the back of another video I did. He wrote, to quote Sean Bean, "One does not simply love John Farnham songs. You love 3/4 of the 3 CDs worth of the greatest hits. I could rank them, which I truly can't. It would be. If I could rank them, which I truly can't, it would be. So these are the top 5 or 5 he has requested. You're the Voice, Reasons, Burn for You, Help, and this song being Touch of Paradise, which I did react to. So the first one on that list is You're the Voice. So let's do John Farnham, You're the Voice, and let's react to that. I'm going to react to the official YouTube one. Sorry, You're the Voice official video on YouTube, shall I say. Let's just get past the adverts. Right, so this has 23 million views. My God. Here we go.
Good evening. Here is the news.
Interesting video. It's like World War II bomber view.
We have the chance to turn the pages over.
His voice.
We can write what we want to write. We gotta make ends meet before we get much older. We're all someone's daughter. We're all someone's son. How long can we look at each other?
Amazing. Wow. I can't think of a time in history where where the words to that song have not been relevant. I would say more so now, but any time in history that song has been relevant. For me, it's been relevant. It's relevant now because of what's going on in India against the farmers, if the farmers protest, and more important to me personally, how Sikhs are treated in India by the right wing fascists. Without getting into that, I think his words are so important, so poignant. They're basically saying you're not gonna silence us. You're the voice. Keep speaking the truth. I recently watched a film called Kesari. I strongly recommend it. And there's a place in the video. It's called Saragari. It's the battle of 21 Sikh soldiers against 10,000 Afghans in, I think, 1891. And at the end, 20 soldiers die, and there's one soldier left, and he's a signaller. If anyone knows anything about military, which I happen to know a fair bit about, I won't tell you why or go into that, but from speaking to ex-soldiers as well, the signaller, when all his 20 comrades died, he turned around with his signal and started shining the signal. So they communicated in Morse code to the lieutenant, who was a British lieutenant, and he asked him, "Can I go and join the war? Can I pack my signal equipment and go and join the war?" And for anyone that knows anything about command duty and respect to the hierarchy and respect of a soldier and the discipline and everything about that, you know how beautiful that is. And the point I'm making is, when he went to war, he killed 25 Afghans, and it was just him. And they couldn't get him out of where he was, so they burnt him alive. And while he was burning alive, he said something. He said, "Bole Sonia Sat Sri Akal," and that means Sat Sri Akal. It means that forever, for the timeless one, whoever is the truth, we are testament to the truth, and he is the truth who stands for justice. And my point is, even at the most horrible time in this 20-year-old lad's life, he still stood for the voice. He still stood strong. He still knew he was the voice of truth. And I just think, for me, that's what this reminded me of. That's why I'm giving you this long story. You might think it's irrelevant, but I think it's so powerful. I will come back to the music, but I think it's just very relevant to having that humane, innate quality that we have to stand for righteousness, stand for truth, wherever we see injustice. They say something similar to injustice anywhere is the same as injustice everywhere, or something similar to that. Might be Martin Luther King. That's probably taking this to levels it probably was not intended for, but it may have been intended for that, but that's what it means to me. That's just the power I feel when I listen to John Farnham. Going back to the actual music, I mean, his vocals are just perfection. He came on the radio 2 days ago, and I was with my wife, and we were driving back from somewhere, and they said, "Oh, now we're on BBC Radio Kent," and they said, "Oh, now we're going to play John Farnham," and they played one of his songs. And as it happens, it was this song. So I heard this song 2 days ago on the radio, and I got really excited because I said, "Oh, I've heard of John Farnham," to my wife, and she looked at me as if I was crazy. She almost gave me that look as if to say, that's like saying, "Oh, you've heard of Beatles," because to her, she grew up listening to this. I had no idea. But even then, when I was listening to it driving back, I just thought how lucky and blessed I am to have been introduced to him by you guys, because he's more than a singer, isn't he? He is the voice, right? He is the voice. Anyway, I'm going to stop there. I'm not going to rate him because when I do, you guys think I'm biased when I say, "Oh, he's 100%," because I've been saying that quite a lot recently, and I promised myself I'll be very, very fussy and a bit pedantic, a bit arsey about ratings, but the music seems to get better and better, and this song and the lyrics and everything about it, it's world class, man. I'm really happy to have heard that. So I'm just going to leave it there. I'm just going to say thank you very much for recommending that, Matthew. I really appreciate it. I will get around to your other songs, I promise, but for now I have to move on.